What's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE Champion, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video, and you already know what we're here to do. At last, all good things must come to an end, and we are entering the final phase of the Bloodline Takeover MLE month-long event, let alone we have entered the second half, or the final quarter, of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Surprise Contest WLE week-long event. Nonetheless, though, we have a Flash Feud weekend ahead of us, meaning that we have a brand new Flash Feud Prep Talent Up event to partake and dabble in. Now, I'm not even going to lie to you. Earlier, we went ahead and we partook in the backstage pass for Nia Jax, and that tied into not only us maxing out the solo contest and getting our very first ever Piper plate. I am very grateful to, by the grace of God, we were able to get that knocked out of the way and get to the business that is at hand right now. But due to the Blitz to the Extreme contest, there was a requirement of taking care of the Blitzing Point Gauntlet Blitz with Nia Jax. So we went ahead, took her up to 5-star silver, did our runs, did our due diligence, but that also tied into the Feud Prep Talent Up competition Part 2. Aside from taking up Nia Jax, we also worked on Attitude Era Powerhouse Farouk, the Acolytes, and, of course, Hall of Fame Powerhouse, the Godfather, all aboard the whole train. Best believe it. We went ahead and just made a couple moves, and that did get us up to this milestone here for the Feud Prep Talent Up. That being said, I was trying to clear out the Blitz to the Extreme competition in hopes of getting the last shards I needed of Jacob Fatu. But then when I realized this wasn't going to happen, and because I'm closing once again this week, we went ahead, did our due diligence, took care of the Tongaloa Helmo Tour, got the last 5-star medallion, and we purchased the last 100 shards we needed to fully recruit our guy, Jacob Fatu. So we took care of a couple of things, and this is one of those situations just like Merrick's, the OG Merrick said, this is a point like even if we go over, we're going to max this out one way or the other, but it's all about this guy here. I've already come to terms and I'm already at peace at the fact that I do not have the shards to get him to 6-star gold, but we can at least do our due diligence to get him up to 6-star bronze and 6-star silver, and hopefully we can accrue a boatload of hurricane shards and call it a day and get him up to 6-star gold later on down the road. But this is the main goal here. Take him up, get him sorted out, also work on striker Bret Hart for his coaching ability. But Jacob is the main star of this, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to pump these coins into him, we're going to get this done. We're going to knock that out. And then, of course, we got to do the grudging situation of switching moves around to get everything squared away. But Jacob, for me, definitely answers the call for my Acro Husbando representative in this game. And being a big fan of him and him growing on me with his debut, learning about him on YouTube with different videos that have popped up on my feed, and just watching this guy, the way this guy moves, he moves like a cruiserweight, but he's hitting like a heavyweight. Those type of hybrids are hard to come by, so to have a guy like this in the game and loving his play style, loving what he does, what he represents, to me, is definitely a blessing in disguise. And as you can see, we got plenty of TP to go around to get this guy up and to get him fully maxed. So that is what we're going to do. And like I said, we will at least do a screenshot. We'll do a screenshot for when he gets to 6-star bronze and 6-star silver. Because, again, I have the tokens. I have the coins. I have the TP to get this guy up. Sad to say, shards are the problem now. And, again, we got a good surprise on our hands with the reveal. Last week, I believe, the OG Gerson showed up and told us, like, there's going to be a new game style coming out called Steel Cage Rules. And, it takes us back to the old days, because there was a time in the game where, hey, we didn't have straps. Even props were far in between. Those were a rarity if you were able to pick up a prop, right? And then, of course, like with the different plates and everything, that was a style. So it's a callback of the years of the dark ages of WWE champions, but it does make things interesting. I remember doing videos of challenges like that, like, no strap, no trainers, no problem. So for us to go back to that now, and they're rotating it out with the showdown, they're showing that each showdown is going to be different with that, and even with the Flash Feud weekend, they're going to be doing a revolving door of like, hey, some might not have steel cage match rules, others might, and they want you to be on your P's and Q's for it. So that is something that I like because it makes things interesting for everybody involved. So I'm glad to see a change up, so to speak. They also did a overhaul for the Gem Mania shop as well with the refreshes. So that's a blessing and a gift in itself too, right? Like, you want to keep on updating the game, especially now that we're in this situation of, 7-star golds are pending. It's inevitable. They will be a thing one way or the other. And again, hopefully 7 stars is where it stops, because you're looking at it. The shard situation holds things back. Yeah, honestly, to be realistic, I think they tried it out. It was fun while it lasted, but go back to the days of old where you didn't need the shards to take your character up. You shouldn't have that be in the way to dictate it. Like, it's already hard enough to get certain TP up to snuff with how much it can cost you in these master manager contests requirements, and let alone working on multiple characters at a time. But then you need specific shards of specific characters. Why not just have it where, yeah, okay, he's a defensive character, but I can use any format or style of acrobat shards to get him up, or any character up. That would make things a lot better, because I still feel for Champion Chats Lee when he was talking about, I got the gear for Zombie Sammy, I got everything for him, but I'm stuck. I can't do nothing because I don't have the shards. And that's like literally something that hurts a lot of people. Like, it takes the wind out of your sails when you realize I got everything, but the one thing that's holding me up is a thing that I wasn't expecting. So it's unfortunate and it's sad, but that is something that the good old folks over Scopely are going to have to figure out. Like, what are we going to do here? Like, what is the move? And like you see right now, like, look at that. That is... Man, we're probably, like I said, will be lucky. I'm going to do a screenshot here because this is probably going to be might be as high as we can get them. And it's sad to say that, but I mean, this is what happens when you have these shards. Now, gratefully, there are a lot of shards within the league loots. So if I get real lucky and I'm able to get real lucky and get a big pull on shards for Hurricane, that'll be great, but more than likely not, y'all. And that does suck. That does hurt. It hurts your boy a little bit, but it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens with a purpose. So we're going to get him up, and this might be as far as we can get him for right now. But when the time comes, we will be ready. If we can get him to 6-star silver, that would be greatly appreciated. And then we'll just max out moves. So when it's time to make that 6-star gold move up and that level up, we'll be okay. So that's how we got to look at it with this. So, right. Guys, we got plenty of TP to go around. And that also means I'm liking this too, because that means we'll be able to get Bret Hart done without going over anything. And there is another move I would like to make. There is another character I would like to take up tenfold in spades. And I will show him to you because he was very crucial to my account this past weekend when dealing with the faction boss of Solo Sikoa. So let's just see how this even plays out, if we can even do it. And yeah, we couldn't even do that. Yeah, that hurts, y'all. That genuinely hurts. That stinks. I mean, we got him up to where we could get him at. And I know that a lot of people, they always say, hey, it's better for you to go ahead and hold off on Flash Feud weekend to do like star fills and stuff. But if anything, I'm going to at least fill the star in for him. So he's going to be fully starred out. So we will at least take care of that, and he will be the full 6-star. So to God be the glory. We got the Samoan Werewolf up to 6-star bronze at least, and we will call it a day. Boom. So He's maxed out. He's chilling. He's on standby. He's golden. And we'll just keep working with him as time goes on. So, boom. He is good. Next up, next project is our boy Bret Hart. Now, Bret Hart should be able to get us to the finish line on this. Because we started and then we stopped. Because we needed to get further. We worked on the last talent up. And that helped us out. So now we're back at it again with him. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Believe that. So now we're going to go ahead and get these moves in. I really feel that he should have been the guy to introduce super subs. That is just me. We can agree to disagree. There's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like this is one of the few people in wrestling that use a submission that made that people look back and they're like, oh snap, like it's done. He's locked you into the sharpshooter. No one's kicking out of that. No one's getting out of Bret Hart's sharpshooter. So for them, they missed. That was a missed opportunity. So we got him here. We'll go ahead and do that. Again, we're going to fall into one of those situations. Don't know if we'll have enough or not, but we will do our due diligence. So we are going to get Bret up. Boom. Right, screenshot. Tons of moves here. And I just want to make sure everything's straight. All right, 26, 31. Okay. And make sure where we're at. Okay. So, yeah, we'll have to take him up a little bit. Thankfully, with this, might hurt a little bit because we have to dip into the reds for Sir Jacob in the future. But we'll go ahead and take care of him. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way. And then we know that he's good because we took up Ozzy the last time, and ever since taking Ozzy up, haven't looked back. So boom, got that square. Then we got another green down here. I'm surprised. Green literally went from being my color that I always had plenty of to now it's the color that I'm sitting back and like, your boy be struggling. But we be doing some things. Alright, so we'll go ahead and max him out. Now let's see if we can make it to the next. And we can. Ronda's out. Bret is in. So we will go ahead and get him up here. I think, honestly, with him being where he's at, this should be as high as he needs to go. I might just have to put some coin in him just to make sure. Because I'm pretty sure that a couple of my people are in the silver range. Yeah, so he'll be golden. He will be golden. All right. And again, I really don't know how to. I don't use this guy for much. So just, like, forgive me if I'm looking crazy. Of like, what build do you use, man? What build are you gonna use? Whatever makes sense to me. And I'm trying to see what I could do because there's a lot of things that we could do here. So I know that I'm going to need that green for something else. The red arm drag, black. Could do the 2 subs. So we could do that. Snowfall red. All these snowfall gems. Well, honestly, I mean, that's not bad. It's not a bad build, to be honest with you. It really isn't. Green, and then you destroy. Yeah, we will just, we will dabble with this one right here. And if someone knows of a better build to run with him, then I'm pretty confident that y'all are going to look at me and be like, why did you do that? How could you do that to Bret? I didn't mean it intentionally. I swear, I didn't know. I'm lost. What did I do wrong? And I'm sure you will let me know. That's why I love y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get him up a little bit more. Want to hit it with the right spot. That should be enough. And there we go. Boom. Bret Hart is golden. So he is up. And I believe that leaves us enough to do one more move, y'all. One more move. And this move is critical because this guy got me through, and it's a gameplay standpoint. Not only for feuds, not only for boss battle, but also, honestly, all aspects of the game. And did not expect to take this guy up. Probably going to be the last tech I take up for a while. And no, it's not Miz. It's honestly Julius. It's Julius. Julius shined this past weekend for your boy. He made a very, very good flow of helping my teammates out with us getting things done. And quite frankly, in my opinion, he earned it. He earned his stripes. Now, obviously, looking at these numbers and how they're going up, more than likely, even after I do this build and get him over, I got a feeling like we'll max it out with him, just leveling him up, right? But it's definitely a guy that deserves to go up for my account. He's going to save me a lot of time. 2 clicks and it's over. The Tamatonga's chest, that basically made him skyrocket up to my up to the moon for me. And he just puts everyone down. So he puts them down, they're not getting up. And with that double purple, and I run the rose with the multiply, it's basically an easy does it. It's an easy dub. So yeah, we probably cleared this out with this move right here. We did. But you know what? We're already here. So if I couldn't take Jacob up, we're going to at least try to take this guy up. And we can. So there we go. Boom. Just going to take him right up. And that helps us out. Lead 24, y'all. Lead 24. So, boom. No gear. No gear on my guy. But he gets it done. So, we just rock and roll with him. And then we'll just set him up the way we've been running him and gunning him. Put him there. Put that there. And the 3 rows. And we'll go ahead and do that too. Just get the sting over with. Alright, and there we go. He's fully maxed out. He's rocking and ready. Golden. And there goes our situation. Alright, so now we go back down here and we go and claim the rest of our goodies. Thankfully, some of those goodies include some Jacob Fatu shards. So that will definitely help me out with taking them up later. Or it can help with the moment. Whichever one comes first. That's basically where I'm at with it. Whichever one comes first will be golden. And of course, that happens. Always. You know, we've been doing town ups for this long, Scopely. You would think you have one job to do, and you can't seem to get that right. But we pray for the best, right? We pray for the best. So then we'll go back in here. Alright, give me them shards. Yeah, grief, here we go again. You can't make this up. Extra, read all about it. The bad guy got some bad drops. Once more, y'all. Literally, they said this feud chest would be better. This feud chest would improve your situation. I highly doubt that. Your boy got to disagree on it. But, nonetheless, we were able to do what we needed to do. So, you know what? I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I highly doubt. Let's see what titles we got here. Okay, we got Gem Defense. And it must be a woman. Yup, it's a woman. So we can't even use it. And then, of course, we got the Powerhouse. That's for men. And who do we even have that? No, not happening. Not even doing it to ourselves. And then we had a Legendary down here. Somewhere. Over the rainbow. No, I'm not. I'm not subjecting my Rhea to just one lone strap of that. You must be crazy. The reason why there's a, well, might as well go ahead and see it now. Yeah, we'll convert y'all because we need y'all. The reason why there's a moment here shining is because of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one. I strongly suggest that everybody go ahead and get this moment because you don't know when it's coming back. That's how I'm looking at it. I would get the moment, and then I would get one of the skill plates. Like the one that I'm looking at is the breaking purple and getting green. I'm thinking that's the one that's standing out the most to me, or the one with the green and the red. On the red, that's the other one that I'm looking at. But if I were you, I would definitely, especially with the title and everything and the licensing, I do strongly suggest getting the moment. Getting the moment, or literally, I believe, to me, you're basically guaranteed Michelangelo and Donatello, Kofi and Xavier Woods. Depending on how good your faction is and depending on how much you spend, you could get Rey. Seth is a slim chance. So if you're able to get Rey, then I say, hey, go ahead and get him because you don't know if they're coming back. Similar to the Rocky characters, the He-Man collab and everything, the mutants and stuff. The mutants are in the back because they're like within WWE champions. Like that's just a creation of their own. But like the masters of the WWE universe situation, the Ghostbuster characters and they learned their mistake because they made skill plates with titles that had to do with the Ghostbusters licensing IP. And because they did that, that means that those characters can't come back, nor can those skill plates come back. You'd have a better chance of the drip plate returning over one of those Ghostbuster plates. That's just the way to put it, you know. In what we've seen with the Rocky situation, the skill plates, because of how they were named and everything, we've seen them make their return. That could be the same thing with the skill plates here. So if I were you, I'm just saying, you're going to do what you want to do. I would basically, depend on what your faction is, I would aim for Rey, and I would aim for this moment. If you're able to get if you can't get Rey, then I would suggest getting the moment and getting one of the skill plates. Because get the skill plate that makes the most sense to you. Because more than likely, as we've seen with the Rocky skill plates, they come back. Those have been made to come back. So that's something to just consider moving forward, okay? Nonetheless, though, we're about to be out of here because we've been here long enough. We did what we needed to do. We worked on Jacob Fatu, and it's a shame. It's so sad. But we're going to have to go shard hunting. But he's at 6-star bronze, and by the time that everything falls in line for him, you already know what's going to go down with it. We will make it happen. He will get the 6-star gold treatment, and my acros will be absolutely like on another zenith after that. But nonetheless, y'all, sorry that I wasn't able to get up with y'all over the weekend. Again, it's been work hectic, work crazy, closing, turning back around and getting in there. I was able to clear content, but I wasn't able to record content. But I had to make sure that I got this in here because y'all knew the short's already up and available. It's even in the video description below. But we got our guy, and I'm grateful for him. It's just a shame can't get him up any further. And it's actually interesting that he's... Oh, never mind. I'm bugging because the first 75 went toward that, and now here we are again. But nonetheless, y'all, hey, yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved champions fam. Like the video, share the video, but most importantly of all, if you haven't done so, but you're rocking with your boy and you love what you see and what you're listening to, make sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy at WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for you all tenfold. Let the good times roll. What were your moves? What were your big moves here? I'm grateful for all the ones I did when it's all said and done. Farouk Acolyte, great representative of the Attitude Era situation, let alone a powerhouse. Pumping some coins into him, powerful move. Getting Jacob Fatu, taking him from 5-star bronze to 6-star bronze max, gladly taking that situation. I know, and I'm praying that the shard drops will work, whether it's through the keys, the key pulls, or the league pulls. One way or the other, we're going to get what we need for him. Taking up Julius Creed to 6-star gold. Machine. Monster. Like, there's no topping him. He's worth the investment for sure. And last but not least, of course, Bret Hart. Getting him to 6-star silver. 31K. Fully maxed out ability with yellow, green, multiply. We are in business, y'all. So, God be the glory. It worked out. It worked out the way it needed to. It's sad that we weren't able to do what we wanted to do, but at the end of the day, we still were able to make progress and we move forward. I'd rather fall forward than fall back. So with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much for your love and support. Thank you so much for the kind words, and I pray that you're able to pull who you want soon. Like I said in the previous video, more than likely after this, I'm going to cool off on everything, like just take it easy, because this is like the last character since the final boss Rock that came into the game that I really, really wanted, and I'm really needed on my account, and I got blessed with him. So I'm probably just going to take it easy, and hopefully once I'm back on day shift and doing things like that, or get a free day to do so, then I'll go ahead and knock out some more tours for you, or at least cover things with y'all. But aside from that, though, we just going to keep rocking and rolling. So until next time, y'all, God bless you and yours. Stay tuned until next time. I'm out. Peace.